Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today, playing the daily challenge on November 2nd, 2025. The character This Island and the modifiers are specialized. Start with 5 copies of a single card. Hoarder, whenever you add a card to your deck, add 2 additional copies. You can no longer remove cards from your deck at the merchant. And Terminal, whenever you enter a new room, lose 1 max HP. Set each combat with 5 plated armor. So this should be fun. With Hoarder, specialized will give me 15 copies, so hopefully it'll be a good card. I see Alex here with 1673, Knight with 1667. So people are doing really well. Let's see what the 15 copies will be. Oh wow, okay, that is a lot of skewers, and the problem is once I play one, I can't really play the others, so I'm gonna rely on the Hoarder giving me a lot of other good cards before it gets dangerous. Alright, there's a 3 elite path. I can start here to get 2 question mark rooms, first elite, and then a second elite with no extra question mark rooms, and the third elite I can get 2 more question mark rooms going this way. Okay, that's pretty good. And then yeah, the goal is to get as many cards as possible so that this many skewers is not going to become a problem. Alright, let's start off with 1 defend. I'll do a neutralize and then skewer. Probably should have skewered the backliner, huh? And then here another skewer is enough. Beautiful. Alright, skewer is not the worst card to have, I have to be honest. Sneaky strike is interesting. I think I'll take the all-out attack first, though. Okay. And then here, I mean, if it's a free card removal, I might as well remove one of the skewers. I don't think I need that many. Alright, here I got the cultist. I mean, an all attack does deal more damage than a skewer, so let's do 2 of those and then a skewer. Okay. And then here, this was not enough, but I do have plated armor, and I'm losing HP anyway, so it's okay to lose 1 HP here. Okay. Alright, Deadly Poison Slice, Deflect. Slice is pretty good. Deflect might be good too. I think I'll stick with attack cards for now, though. I do need to pick up some defensive cards for the Hexaghost, though. Let's do Neutralize, Slice. Skewer's not enough, so let's defend here and then do Skewer. And then another skewer. Wow, okay. The time I actually need to draw a skewer, I don't get one. That's disappointing. Okay. And then here, the skewer is enough, though. Okay. Alright, got a Strength Potion, Sucker Punch, Sneaky Strike, Heal Hook. This is the second Sneaky Strike I'm offered. If only I had more weakness, Heal Hook would be great. Let me take the Sucker Punch first. Once I have Sucker Punches, then Heal Hooks will become much more useful. Alright, everyone is attacking me here. Let's do 1 defend and then a 2 energy skewer. That way I'll lose only 2 HP, which is fine. And then here I can do a sucker punch and another skewer, and then any attack next turn should be enough for this guy. Well, not any attack, but specifically a skewer. Beautiful. Alright, outmaneuver, acrobatics, dagger throw. Outmaneuver is interesting. I wouldn't mind more discard though. Let's take the dagger throw. Okay, this deck has a lot of attacks and no good defensive cards, so that might be a problem. Is there anything I need to wait for? Not really, but I might as well wait for something. And I don't think I'll need to drink the Strength Potion. I don't think I have any chance of perfecting this one, so, yeah, let's wait another turn. Okay, yeah, might as well start here. Let's do Slice, Sucker Punch, and then Skewer. Yeah, there's nothing I can do against 18, right? Yeah, I guess I can do Defend, then All-Out Attack, and then another Skewer. Yeah, I needed more block cards, and even if I had enough block cards, I don't think I would have drawn the right cards in the right turn, so this one is going to be really tough to perfect, I think. Dagger Throw does more damage than the Skewer. Let's do that first, then do the Skewer. Now, unfortunately, I am also going to lose Strength here, which does make things harder. I did get a Neutralize, which is great. Alright, another Skewer here. Okay, another 18. That's a reshuffle. That doesn't happen too often. Let's do Dagger Throw 1, Dagger Throw 2, and then the Skewer is just barely enough. Beautiful. Alright, didn't end up losing too much HP. We got Gremlin Horn. Whenever the enemy dies, get an energy, draw 1 card. Doppelganger is interesting. I think with Hoarder, I usually try not to go for Popper because you can pull off a Collector's on a rare card. I could get a Collector's on the all-out attack, but let's risk the Doppelganger here. Okay. I could hit a shop, but, you know what? If the shop gives me Mind Blast, that would solve a lot of my problems, so I think I'll risk it now. I didn't get it, though. Let's focus on cards, then. Max HP is nice, but also necessary. Entropic Brew is interesting, too. Let me grab the Blade Dance first. Oh, man. It is very tempting to take the Entropic Brew. Let's risk it. Fill all of your empty potion slots with random potions. It might help me against the upcoming boss. Yeah, I'll take it. Not sure if that shop will be worth it. I guess the Entropic Brew will show it at the end. I have no idea what to upgrade. I guess I'll upgrade the Neutralize. That's an extra turn of weakness. Might be useful against the Hexaghost. Okay. And then here I got White Beast Statue Potions, always preparing combat rewards. That's very nice. Here I got the Grumman Knob. Do I have a chance with the strength push? Not really, right? Because it's going to be 27, another 2754, maybe a little bit more. I don't think I can come up with 86 damage. So instead, again, let's save the strength push for later. Let's just do this and then this, okay? All right, 14. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't use... Actually, well, if I got lucky and got the small attack, I might have had a chance here. But I didn't, so it's fine. Let's just accept the damage then. Oh, I didn't get a skewer. Might as well play a defend then. Okay. Alright, if this is the small attack, I might have had a chance last turn. Here, let's do 2 strikes. Okay. Alright, now a skewer would be enough if I could get it. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, we got blue candle. Unplayed curse cards cannot be played. Whenever you play curse, lose 1 HP and exhausted. That's not bad. As well as a poison potion. Well, a plant is really good. Let's take it. And then going left to get 2 more question mark rooms. Okay. Again, I have no idea what to upgrade. I guess I should upgrade rare cards or a well-laid plants. Let's upgrade... I don't know. Fine, let's upgrade 1 well-laid plants and then I can upgrade the doppelgangers or whatever other rare card I get. Alright, here I got the spike slime 16. That is a lot. Let's do survivor and then all out attack. Okay. Alright, here I'll do blade dance to play these shivs. The enemy will transform to 34. Yeah, I think I can do a skewer here. 21 is not the worst split value. Okay. And then, yeah, skewer. 1 skewer is enough for this guy. And then I can do another skewer. And then any decent attack card next turn should be enough. Actually, 2 attack cards. Okay. Alright, got an energy potion, which... was this my last fight before the boss? It was. I might have considered... try to keep the... No, let's take the energy potion. Backstab is interesting. It does do a lot of front-loaded damage. But, yeah, let's hope it'll be enough. Alright, here I'm losing 7, 12, 18, 25 HP to get shovel. You can now dig for relics or rest sites. That's actually not horrible, because I don't really have anything to upgrade. Okay, I do have to be careful here. I think it makes sense to wake it up this turn. It's a little risky, but let's do well-laid plans, throw the poison potion, then do the backstabs, then skewer, and then that way I can save the sucker punch for next turn to apply weakness. I have an energy potion, so... Yeah, I needed a good attack card. I didn't get it. Alright, fine. Let's do 2 sucker punches, then all out attack. Yep. Well, at least I'm losing enough HP for the Hexagos, so that's good. And then here, do I need to drink the energy potion too? I think I have to. Yeah. Alright, fine. I had to drink 2 potions, but I have an entropy potion left, so that's good. We got Juju based on normal enemy combats are no longer encountered in question mark rooms, as well as a snake oil potion. And I think here, I feel like I have enough discard for Sneaky Strike to be worth it. On the other hand, against the Hexagos, Leg Sweep might be good too. Let's take the Leg Sweep. Alright, here, let's dig for Mango. Big Eye Restoration by 14. That's actually great, because I had way too little HP. I was a little worried about going through the Hexagos with only 4 HP. Alright, so here, I think I'm going to play the backstabs and the slice, then drink the Snecko Oil Potion. Okay, nothing great there. Then drink the Entropic Brew. Alright, I'll save these for later. Yeah, might as well just do Skewer then, right? Nothing better to play. Okay. Alright, so here I have 12 incoming. I can weaken it down to 6. Is that going to be enough, though? Let's do Sucker Punch Slice. See what the Colorless Potion gives me. Good Instincts. That is enough to be fully defended. Beautiful. And then let me risk Doppelganger. Okay. Alright. Another 6 here. Well-laid plants is really tempting because I have the Leg Sweep, right? I think I'll do well-laid plants. I have the energy. Let's do defend here. Then dagger throw. Then I'll do blade dance to play the shivs. Skewer. And I'll save the Leg Sweep for next turn. Yep. Or for a turn where I need the weakness. And they'll block, of course. Okay. Yeah, this might be it. Weakness brings it down to 6, so that's not going to be enough. Let's do dagger throw first. Yeah, I could fully defend with the defend. No, yes. Yes, I could. So if I do defend, I don't even need the sucker punch, because I'm fully defend already. Let's do blade dance. Okay. Again, hang on to the leg sweep. Alright. Another 6. Let's do slice. I think this is where I have to do the leg sweep, right? Yeah, which is a shame. But there's nothing else I could have done. Let's also do doppelganger. Okay. And then next turn I'm not being attacked. I guess I'll keep the blade dance. Okay. Alright, there's another leg sweep. That's great. Let's do blade dance to play these shivs. And then do skewer. I don't want to risk all attack hitting the leg sweep. Okay. I'll have a little bit of damage to deal. 14 incoming. Another well-laid plants. Leg sweep should be enough with the weakness, right? Let's do well-laid plants. Leg sweep. Okay. Then I can save these 3. I don't think I need another Wily Plants there. That's already plenty. I'm retaining 3 cards. 6 incoming. Okay. Yeah, let's do Defend, and then the Skewer. Okay. Alright, next turn I might have a lot of incoming. I do have the leg sweep. The enemy is already weakened. So this is 11, 16. I need a little bit. Yeah, actually, if I do leg sweep and defend, that is enough, right? Beautiful. So let's keep these 3. Okay. I still have the Still Chaos Potion too, which might help. Okay, all my burns got upgraded. I still have another 6. This is with weakness. That is a problem. I think I have to drink the... Well, actually, I don't think I need the Dex Potion. Let's do Neutralize. Then hope the Distilled Chaos Potion gives me some block. It did give me a defend. Actually, it gave me 2 block. Good. Beautiful. Let's do Doppelganger again. Or should I do... Let's do Blade Dance first, then do Doppelganger. Okay. Alright. Okay, really hoping to either get good defensive cards or... Ooh, wow. Good thing I have extra energy, because I might need to play that Survivor, right? 35 is not enough. Plus another 2 at 37. Still not enough. Close, though, but not enough. Yeah, so I have to do Survivor. Okay. Then do Dagger Throw. And I'm glad I can keep a Leg Sweep for next turn. Okay. Alright, I just need a little bit extra, and then the Skewer is enough. Oh, wow. Okay, I think I have to do... Wait, so 14. Yeah, I have to do the Leg Sweep. That way I'm just barely defended. Let's do Skewer. Okay, I'm getting very close for the Skewer to be actually enough. I think this is it. Yep. Alright, that was a close one, but I was able to protect this one. Beautiful. The Entropic Brew helped. Without it, I think I would have been toast. We got another Sneko push on Malaise that I died Glass Knife. So I'm just going to take the Malaise because I am just looking for the Chemical X. Because I have so many extra cards now that it seems like the game just wants me to take more. I also like extra... You know what? I think I'm okay with Fusion Hammer. I definitely want extra energy. I can't take Runic Dome. I don't have enough discard for Hovering Kite to be worth it. So I think I'll take the Fusion Hammer, gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer smith the rest sets. And the reason I'm okay with not smithing is because I have the shovel, so I can dig for more relics that way. And honestly, again, in a large deck like this, I can't even think of what to upgrade. Alright, although I guess the backstabs would be nice to get upgraded there. Alright, only 1, 2 elite path in the middle. The other paths are only have 1 elite. If I go in the middle, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 question mark rooms. If I was skipping an elite, I would get only 3 question mark rooms on the left and, oh wow, only 4 on the right. So yeah, I think I'll go in the middle here. Also, there's an early shop again, giving me a chance to possibly try to get a Mind Blast. Let's do Sucker Punch, weaken this guy, then do 3 backstabs to get rid of this guy. And I kind of want to do Doppelganger. All-out attack is interesting, but no, let's do Doppelganger. Have more fun next turn that way. I guess I didn't have to weaken the backline, right? Because I had Plate Armor anyway. Alright, lots of incoming here. And lots of energy, that's good. Let's do... Oh boy. Let's do Survivor, then Defend. Then I'll do Strike and Skewer. Okay. Alright, not taking any damage that way. Good. Okay, and then here, I kind of want to risk the all-out attack. Okay, that's fine. And I got another Skewer. Let's do another Strike. And then Skewer. That gets the bird to the ground. And then I should be able to kill it next turn. I just need 13 damage with another Skewer. Beautiful. Okay, got a Regen Push, which I probably don't need. Footwork, Poison Stab, Infinite. I don't have any of these, but... yeah, I don't know. I don't have enough block for Footwork to be worth it. Let's take the Infinite Blades. Oh, I was going to say I wouldn't mind upgrading it, but I can't upgrade things. Got my first set of Curse of Shame. We also got a BBQ. Your first attack each combat does 8 additional damage. That's really nice, especially if I get a Skewer in turn 1. I clicked on that a little too quickly. I'm sorry. I'm going to reload. In a large deck like this, there's no good reason to remove another Skewer, and I'm going for Collect Versus anyway. I mean, I could see an argument being made, but yeah, I have a shop coming out right after this, so let's save the gold for that. No Mind Blast still. I don't think I need the relics. Alchemize is interesting, but it is expensive. I think I can take Massive Stab, Cloak and Dagger, and yeah, the Alchemize was just too expensive. Let's grab the Poison Stab. I'm also grab a Noxious Fumes, mostly because I saw one in the previous shop, and if I had taken that one, this would have been an extra collector bonus. Okay. Alright, yeah, Skewer with Akibiko is a lot of damage. Let's get rid of the strongest one here. Then do the backstabs, neutralize, and then I can fully defend. Okay. Alright, I just need 9 more damage. Yeah, that Skewer with the Akibiko with the Skewers is pretty good. Got an Essence of Steel Push, which I'll take over the Regen Potion, and then collect bonus on the Sucker Punch. Dagger Spray is interesting too, but let's grab the Sucker Punch collector bonus first. Okay. Alright, yeah, there's another Skewer here. Yeah, I have to use it to get rid of this guy, right? Okay. And then let's do the backstabs. Ooh, the shivs are not enough. I was sort of hoping that it would be enough. It is not. Let me see if this Neko makes something cheap. Well, there's a strike here. Still. Oh, wait. And the slice and then a Skewer. Okay. And then I still need a little bit of block. Actually, wait. Is the Malaise enough? Yes, it is. Because it's going to apply negative strength and weakness. Okay, that's actually really nice. Alright, let's grab another Skewer here. Okay. Another 6. Yeah, the defend is enough here. Let's just do defend, dagger throw. I could do sucker punch. Yeah, it's more damage because it's upgraded and then Skewer. Alright. Actually, the enemy is weakened, right? I was fully defended here anyway. Let's just do Skewer here. And then the all-out attack next turn should be enough. Beautiful. Alright, yeah, the Gremlin Horn is really helping me here too. Beautiful. Alright, you got a Gambling Chip. At the start of each combat, discard any number of cards and then draw that many cards. Very helpful. As well as a Skill Potion and a Collectibles on the Leg Sweep, I believe. Where is it? Yeah, let's grab the Collectibles there. Nightmare would have been interesting, but let's grab a Collectibles if I can. Alright, here I got a Lizard Tail. One of you die, heal to 50% of your max HP instead. That's not bad, given that with Terminal I might lose a lot of max HP. And then here I am getting Enchiridion. At the start of each combat, add a random power card into your hand. It costs 0 for that turn. Not bad. Necromancer Curse would be better, especially with the Skewer, but fine. We got Whetstone up, pick up, upgrade 2 random attacks. That's a backstab and all attack upgraded. Very happy with that backstab upgrade. Yep. Alright, I probably should try to fish for a Skewer here, right? Well, probably... Oh, actually, Infinite Blades is fine. Let's keep it. Alright, so this is only 60 damage, but then the backstab should be enough, right? So let's do Skewer here. Then, let's do 2 unupgraded backstabs. Okay. And then, can I defend here? I could do Malaise again. Yeah, let's do backstab and then Malaise. That way I don't take any damage. Is there a way for me to get overkill here? I don't think so. So I wonder if there's any reason for me to delay this. Probably not. Let's do Poison Stab, Sucker Punch, and then Skewer. Yeah, and then next turn I should be able to kill, right? Yeah, Skewer is fine here. Good. Alright, sorry about that. We got a Cunning Potion here, which I think I'll take. I definitely want to take it, but over which potion? Probably over the Dex Potion. Let's get rid of that. And then Bane Sneaky Strike outmaneuver. I think I'm ready for Sneaky Strike. I feel like my deck has enough discard at this point, especially with the innate, with the opening hand Gambling Chip, that it might be really useful. Alright, Book of Stabbing. Caltrops is not the worst to have here. Unfortunately, I do need some block here. Yeah, so I kind of want to get rid of everything. I'm going to keep a Skewer just in case, but yeah, I desperately need a block card. Okay, Malaise is actually really good. Oh boy, I do want to use the Skewer too, but I don't think I can. No, I think I'll ignore the Skewer. Let's do Sneaky Strike here for free, and then I'll do Malaise, because this way I'll only have 1 times X incoming, which should help a lot. Let's see if that works. Okay. 3 incoming. Yeah, I'm fully defended. Let's do Neutralize, Dagger Throw. Probably don't need 2 Leg Sweep. Let's do Sucker Punch and then Well-Laid Plans to save the Leg Sweep for next turn. Next turn I'll be attacked by 17 with weakness, like 12. Okay. Oh, wow. That is... I'm glad I kept that Leg Sweep. Let's get rid of all of these. The Malaise here is not going to be enough. Actually, it will if I do... Hang on. So this is 17 with weakness. That's down to 12. If I do another 3 energy Malaise, that's going to be 14 with weakness. That should be down to 10. So I think if I do defend and Malaise, that should be enough. Beautiful. That way I can keep the Leg Sweep for later. Okay. And now each attack will just be 0. And here is where I can play the Skewers. Beautiful. Yep. Okay. I think that's the right approach. I got lucky with the Malaises. I drew them on the right turns. Here, let's do Slice, Blade Dance, and then another Skewer. Okay. Next turn I have another 10 incoming. And yeah, I can just do... I could do another Malaise. That's a little too much. Let's do Leg Sweep and then Skewer. And then, yeah, I think I should be fine here. I think I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Yeah, didn't take too long at all. Was able to get rid of this guy. We got Unseasoned Top. Whenever you have no cards in hand during your turn, draw a card. Interesting. Might make combos slightly easier. I don't think I'll take the Strength Potion. Dagger Spray, Piercing Will. These are all good. I think... I want to take Dagger Spray, but the problem is I might have a little bit too much attacks. I might want to pick up some defensive cards. And card draw is always nice. Let me take the Dagger Spray. Yeah, I think with BBQ it might be really powerful too. Alright, here, especially if I get it on turn 1, that would be ideal. No, but let's get rid of these 3. Actually, I think I'll keep the Skewer, yeah. Again, it makes my life easier, and I got a Sneaky Strike. Let's do Skewer first. Okay, get rid of this guy. Then do the backstabs. Okay, then do a free sneaky strike, and then I think I'll do Skewer here, right? And I'm okay being vulnerable next turn because I just need 9 more damage to get rid of this guy. That shouldn't be too difficult. Beautiful. Okay, we got a red mask at the Stravage combat by 1 week to all enemies, as well as a Snecko potion, which I think I'm happy with the potions I have. And here, let's grab a collectibles on the sneaky strikes. Let me just make sure I don't have enough of them. I don't. Dagger Spray will be another collectibles I could have gotten. You got Preserved Insect, enemies in Liege combats have 25% less HP. That's really nice for Act 3. And then here I got the Snake Plant. Not being attacked on turn 1, that's good. Can I get a Skewer? That'll be kind of nice. Alright, fine. I can do Dagger Spray too. Actually, no, let's just do Skewer. Should have done 1,000 cuts first. Is this enough with the backstabs? It is. No, it's not. Okay. I'm 1 short. If I played the 1,000 cuts first, it would have been enough. No big deal, though. Alright, got a Swift push. That's also very tempting, but again, I'm very happy with the potions I have. And as much as I like the Adrenaline, I think I'll take a Collectibles on the Dagger Spray first. Alright, here I got the Boot. Whenever you do 4 less unblocked attack damage, increase it to 5. Okay. And here I got the Champ, who is attacking me on turn 1. Luckily, I do have a Leg Sweep. I think I'll do Skewer because I have to do the Leg Sweep as well, right? So let's get rid of that. I think that's the only thing I'll get rid of. Alright, let's do a free Sneaky Strike, then Neutralize, Slice, Infinite Blades, play the backstabs. And let's see where Unseen Top gets me. First of all, hang on, I played 3 cards, discarded 1, and then played another 3, right? So that's 7, plus the power, that's 8. Sorry, 6. 6, 8, 7, so then this is 8, okay? This is 9. This is 10. Alright, unfortunately, even if I get 3 Cunning Potions, that's only 13, so there's no way for me to get combo yet. Come. Alright, 18. This is what I was a little worried about. I have... Oh, the enemy is already weakened. Let me see what the skill potion gives me. Leg Sweep is really good. Yeah, let's take the Leg Sweep here. So that I still... Wait, is that still not enough? Oh, boy. I mean, I have the Essence of Steel potion. Can I get something else? Actually, I can also just do 2 Cloak and Daggers. Let's do that instead. Alright. Then Shiv, and let's do Sucker Punch for another turn of weakness. Okay. Luckily here I'm not being attacked, that's good. Let's get rid of the Shame. Do Shiv. I guess I'll just do Skewer. Let's do Infinite Blades and then Skewer. Shame I don't have a Well-Laid Plans. Keeping a Leg Sweep would have been great. Luckily I'm still not being attacked, good. Noxious Fumes, play every attack I have here. Okay. I think next turn I'm guaranteed to be attacked, right? Yeah, usually the enemy does not skip attacks for 2 turns in a row. I don't think there's anything I can do, though. Yeah, even with the Essence of Steel potion, I just got a little unlucky. Was there something else I could have done? I mean, maybe. I could have fiddled around with the RNG a little bit, but I don't think I would have made a big difference. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, nothing I could have done there. That's a bummer. Alright, the enemy's still not transforming. Okay. Let's play these Shivs. Alright. Let's do... I don't even think I need to defend. Let's do Defend, then Poison Stab, and then Doppelganger. Hoping that even though I'll take damage this turn, next turn I can deal a lot of damage. Okay. Alright. Well, there's a Well-Laid Plans a little too late, but I'll take it. Let's do the Shivs. Then do Well-Laid Plans. How about... No, let's do... Should I do another Doppelganger? Yeah, let's do... I could also just do a big Skewer, but... It's not even that big. Let's do another Doppelganger here, because I might need the block next turn. Let me save the Survivor here. Could have saved the Skewer there, too. Okay. Alright, lots of incoming. This is with vulnerability. I do have the Malaise, which is interesting. Let's do the Shivs. So Malaise would be -9, so 18 times 2. Weakness, we're going down to, I believe, 14 times 2, right? So that's still too much. So if I do Survivor... Then Defend, then the Malaise. Is that enough? 24. I have 28, so okay, technically I'm still alive. Alright. Losing my plate armor too, though. Okay, not being attacked, that's great. Let's do these Shivs. Then Blade Dance to do more Shivs. Okay. Then let's do all-out attack. I kind of want to save the Leg Sweep here. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, another 14, that's fine. Let's do the Shivs again. Slice, then I think I have to do the Leg Sweep. Right, okay. And then let's do Dagger Spray and Skewer. Okay. Might as well keep the Well-Laid Plans, although I don't think I need it. Alright, 18. Let's do the Shivs. This has to be enough, otherwise I think I'm dead. Yeah, 28, this is enough, okay. Alright, no chance of perfecting. Barely survived this one too. Got an energy potion, venom, alchemize, afterimage. I had the choice of getting an alchemize and I skipped it. Afterimage is not horrible, but I can't get it upgraded. So I think I'll take the alchemize for now. It might be better. And then definitely Black Star. It leads to additional relic when defeated. Pandora's Box might have given me some... actually, would that have been better? That might have been better. Should I reload? Because I feel like with the shovel, I should be able to get enough relics. And Pandora's Box might, because I'm not going for either Pauper or Highlander, so I might be able to just get more collector bonuses out of it. Let me know in the comments if you took Black Star and that gave you like a wing boost. That's the only thing that would really help me. I think Pandora's Box might be better. Alright, so I got a collector bonus and backstab, for example, which is great. I did not get a single... Oh, actually, wait, no, I already had enough Sneaky Strike, so I did not get any other collector bonuses. But I am on a path where I might be able to get more collector bonuses, so I think this was worth it. Alright, we got the Awakened one at the end. 1, 2, okay. I can hit any of the first elites here and then get to this elite. I have to. On the way, if I go to the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3 question mark rooms. Second on the left gives me also 3. Middle gives me just 1 question mark room, and right side gives me 2 early ones, but that's it. If I skip that elite later on, I could technically get 1, 2 question mark rooms and then 3, 4, 5 with the late shop. Let me get here and then decide, because I might decide to do that. Mostly because at that shop I might get more collector bonuses or do other fun stuff. So, I don't think... Ooh, I got an opening hand Wraith Form, so, you know, might as well play that. Okay, yeah, let's just do the backstabs here. Alright. Is that enough? That is enough. Beautiful with the Predator. Got a Gambler's Brew, which I think I'll skip. Dagger Throw, Blade Dance. I already have enough backstabs. Yeah, I wouldn't mind another Dagger Throw or another Blade Dance. Let's take the Blade Dance... Or, sorry, Dagger Throw because of the discard. Okay. Here I got my second set of curses, so that gives me the curse modifier, which is great. I got a shop here. No Mind Blast, though. I don't think... Wait, so if I skip an elite... How many rest sites do I have on this path? If I don't skip an elite, I'll get 1, 2... 3 rest sites with 2 elites and a treasure chest. That would give me 25. If I do skip an elite, I do have a late shop. Actually, I have 2 late shops. Which means I don't have to buy relics. Let's focus on cards then. Let's grab the Flying Knee, Deflect, Crippling Cloud. I don't think I'll do Caltrops. Let's do Die to Die. Maybe I'll save gold for another shop. Let's take the Caltrops after all then. Yeah, it might give me another collector bonus somehow. Okay. Alright, here I got the Darklings. Let's get rid of this, then do the backstabs. Okay. Then a free Sneaky Strike, Endless Agony, some more backstabs, and then a Crippling Cloud. Beautiful. I forgot I had extra energy. I could have kept going with Unseasoned Top. That might have been a mistake. Alright, here let's do Dagger Spray. Endless Agony 1 and 2. Get rid of this guy. Actually, let's get rid of it to gain energy back and draw another card. Here I'll do Predator and Skewer. Now, unfortunately, this means the backline will come back to life. Come. And then here, well, at least I got Alchemized, which is good. Let's do Dagger Spray. Let me drink the energy potion so that I can see Alchemist gives me another cunning potion. So that's 6 cards already. Okay, I feel like combo is getting more possible. Let's just do Doppelganger here. I'm not being attacked, although these 2 guys are getting block. Alright, I have lots of energy here, which is great. Okay, let's do Dagger Spray again. Then do Blade Dance. Play these Shivs together with the poison. That is enough to get rid of this guy. Then I can do Dagger Throw. And that's enough for this guy. And then Skewer. Just for fun, let's also do Sucker Punch 1 and Sucker Punch 2. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Power Potion, which, again, I'm happy with the potions I have. Let's not take those. Finisher is interesting, but I already had a copy of a Slice, right? So let's grab a Collector's on that. Okay. Alright, I have to be a little careful with the Spectres. Actually, 1,000 Cuts might be nice for that. And I have an All Attack and a Dagger Spray, although no block. Let me get rid of the Backstabs, hoping to get some block cards. I did not. That's a bummer. Alright, let's do 1,000 Cuts. I mean, I'll take a bunch of damage if I do all attack, right? So let's avoid that. Instead, I think I'll do... let's do Backstab, then Skewer. Oh, that's not even enough to get rid of this guy. Wow, alright. Let's get rid of the Shame. That, okay, that is enough now. And then I'll do Noxious Fumes. And I could have considered doing Malaise. That way I would have been fully defended, but I think it's fine. Alright, still not being attacked. Let's do Dodge and Roll 1 and 2. And then let's do Catalyst. I mean, that's not that much, but I'll do it. And then I can do one attack, so let's do Sucker Punch. Okay. Alright, here, well, I can do Caltrops, that's good. Can I do one more attack? If I take 7 damage, that's only 5 block, that's not enough, unless I do Sucker Punch on the backliner. Yeah, I can do Sucker Punch here. Okay. Actually, Noxious Fumes might help me get rid of these guys. Alchemize is good. Okay, I'm gonna drink this to see what the Alchemize gives me. That's a block push, and that is possibly better. Let's do Leg Sweep and then Dagger Throw. Okay. I can also... No, if I do Slice, I will take too much damage. Let's not do that. Same with Skewer. Alright, here I can do Catalyst. Let's do the Catalyst here. Then Calculated Gamble. Okay. Woolly Plants, Cloak and Dagger, Survivor, and then the Shiv is enough. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, so it didn't end up taking too much damage there. We got a Fear Potion, which is interesting, but I don't think I'll take it. And I didn't get a Collectibles on the Blade Dance, so let's grab the Blade Dance Collectibles now. Okay, I will still go this way for the 2 treasure rest sites, and then after this point decide if I want to skip an elite or not. Let's first grab Ancient Tea Set. One of you enter rest sites, and next go with 2 extra energy. Okay. And then here I got the Reptomancer. Okay. I feel like... Should I try to get combo here with the Cunning Potion? Because I have an Alchemize. Let me get rid of the Sucker Punch here. Okay, I think I'll try it. So 1. Let's do 2. 3, 4. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm 1 short. Unless this gives me a 0-cost card. It did. So I think this was 17. So then this would be 18, 19, 20. I think I got combo here. I'm pretty sure I got combo, which would have been great. I hope I didn't miscalculate. Alright, let's do Dagger Spray here. Then do... Oh, this guy's attacking, which is annoying. I think I have enough to kill here, right? Let's try. Mess Stab, Poison Stab, play these Slices, Endless Agony, and actually the Poison is enough, and just for fun I'll do a Catalyst. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one, and hopefully got combo. We got Dark Imperial. One of you obtain a Christian make sure we buy 6. A Fire Potion, Dodge and Roll, Sucker Punch, or Outmaneuver. Did I have enough Sucker Punches? I did. I definitely had a Dodge and Roll. Let's grab a Collect Bonus on that. Okay. That Collect Bonus brought to you by the Pandora's Box. Alright, here I'll gain another Relic. That's the Anchor, so I should come with 10 block. Okay. Alright, big question here. So I don't think I can get Mystery Machine, so basically the only thing is I would get 2 shops, which might be a little overkill. If I skip the shop, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 relics, so that is enough. Yeah, honestly, and I don't have that much gold for the shop, so I can't imagine getting a lot of collectibles in that shop. The Might Blast would help if I see one, though. It's a risk, and you know what? I'm gonna listen to a bunch of people who were happy when I skipped elites last time, although I guess the last time I did that, I regretted it deeply. This is tough. 2 shops is too much. If it was only 1 shop, it would be worth it. But 2 shops, I just, one of them will be slightly wasted. But it'll give me an opportunity to get Might Blast. An extra opportunity to get Might Blast. I would also need to buy more relics, right? Because that way I'll only get 1, 2 relics instead of the 5. No, it's too risky. I think I'll stick with the elites, mostly because of I like shiny. Got Thread and Needle, so I should go with 4 plate armor. That's really nice. And then here, yeah, I think I can remove another Skewer. I probably don't need that many. Another free card removal. Actually, that's the first time I got 2 free card removal events in the same run. Does not happen too often. Alright, I meant to click on the Sucker Punch. That was a misclick, but it's fine. We can do Skewer and then play everything else. Okay. My block of return is kind of nice. Alright, here let's do Masterful Stab. I think I'll just do Skewer again. Keep my life simple. Okay. Not being attacked here. Let's do Well-Laid Plants, Tools of the Trade, Blade Dance, and then I can save the Leg Sweep for next turn. Okay. 28. This is where I needed that dagger or the Leg Sweep. Let me get rid of the Fairn Bottle. I think I'm fine without it. Drink the Alchemize. That's a Poison Potion. Probably not really necessary either, but I'll take it. And then let's do Skewer here. Okay. Could have done Noxious Fumes. I'm actually taking a little bit of damage here. Alright, here, get rid of this, do Neutralize, Sucker Punch, Crippling Cloud, Okay. Alright, 24. Yeah, Skewer is not enough yet. I can play the Sneaky Strike for free, so that's good. This is only 28 plus 3 poison is 31. Wait, if I do... Here, let's do all attack, then the Skewer is enough, right? With the poison. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, at least I'm doing reasonably well so far. Got a Gambler's Brew, which I think I'll skip Dagger Throw, Acrobatics, Footwork. I think I had enough Dagger Throws. I don't have any Acrobatics, and I thought I picked up a Footwork. No, I think I was tempted to pick up a Footwork, and I never did. In which case, let's take the upgraded Footwork then. Okay. Alright, here I got the giant head. Let's see if I can get overkill here too. Let's get rid of the expensive stuff. Okay. Alright, let's do a Venom, dodge and roll, and then play all the attacks. Okay. Then die. I'm not sure what I'm hoping for. Sneaky Strike free, that's nice. Yeah, it's only 22 damage though, and I got a Skewer, so there's no way for me to get overkill here. Although Catalyst would be nice. Actually, maybe Catalyst, that's the way to get overkill. Alright, here let's do Footwork, play all the cards, and then do Skewer. It's actually a lot of damage, and the poison helps too. 13. This is a problem. I might have to do Calculate Gamble here because I need a little bit extra block. I did not get it. Let's do Well-Laid Plans, Poison Snap, Sneaky Strike 1, Sneaky Strike 2. Dodge and Roll is enough, luckily, thanks to the Footwork. Actually, even without the Footwork, it would have been enough. Beautiful. Okay. And then here, I am fully defended. Let's do Skewer. No, let's do Flying Knee, then Skewer. And then the Poison next turn. Actually, just for fun, let's do this too. Calculate Gamble, Skewer again. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, perfect. This one did not get overkill though. I guess I have Catalyst, but it might be hard to pull that off. We got Mummified Hand. One of you play a power card or random card in your hand because 0 that turn. So it's a Blessing of the Forge, which I'll skip. And I did pick up a Die, right? So this would get me a Collector's on those. Okay. Alright, here let's dig up Mawbank. Whenever you climb the floor, gain 12 gold. No longer works to send any gold at a shop, which is unfortunate because, yeah, I mean, it does give me a little bit extra gold, right? Yeah, fine. Wraith Form is interesting. Yeah, I think I'll take it. Okay. Let's do the Wraith Form, then play all the Backstabs, then Dagger Throw, Endless Agony, and Skewer. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad of a start. And I'm intangible next 2 turns, which is also nice. Ooh, I would like to see what the Alchemist gives me. That's a Fire Potion, okay. Sneaky Strike, Slice, and then Doppelganger. Alright. And then here, I can just do Sneaky Strike. Beautiful. Alright, got a Weakness Push, which I'll skip. And I had enough Sneaky Strikes. I don't have any of the others. I will take the Dash, though, because it's great. And then here, let's dig for my 25th Relic. Got Pair Up and pick up Raise from Extreme by 10. Very helpful. Okay, so here I don't want to play the Accuracy, which is fine, because I don't have that many shivs anyway. I am fully defended on turn 1, which is good. Probably don't need to deflect here. Okay. Alright, so let's start off with the Backstabs. Get rid of one of these. Let's do Masterful Stab and Slice. Okay. Then Dagger Spray, more Backstabs. Okay. Well-Laid Plants is really good. That is actually worth playing. I will do Leg Sweep. Dodge and Roll is great for next turn. Skewer is nice. And then I can save the die. Okay. Alright, yeah. I think 1 power, the Well-Laid Plants, is worth it. And it's the upgraded one too. I did get an Alchemize here. I am fully defended. But I can throw a Fire Potion and see what the Alchemize gives me. That's a Swift Potion. That's not bad. Let's also apply more Weakness with Crippling Cloud. Endless Agonies. And then die. And then I'll save the dash. That would be great. Yeah, having that early Well-Laid Plants might make a huge difference. I might actually have a chance of perfecting this one. I think I'll do the Footworks, or the Infinite Blades for that matter. 1 dash is enough, so let's do Blade Dance, play these Shivs, then do dash, and I think I'll wait. Okay. Right, this is the enemy still weakened, right? 15. Okay, so I might... Actually, let's do another dash here. Kind of want to do Predator. Alright, still save these 2. I want to save the Crippling Cloud for the weakness. Okay. Another 20... Oh boy, it's getting tougher. Leg Sweep is barely enough. Let's do that. Then do Dagger Throw. Alright, I'm going to do Flying Knee for extra energy next turn. And keep these 2. I'm starting to get a little worried because I don't have any block cards. I do have a block potion, that's good. 15. Okay, I was a little worried about this. Let's do Concentrate. Get rid of the expensive cards here. Then do the Sneaky Strike for free and hope that the Unseasoned Top will give me something good. Okay, there's a Slice, there's a Skewer, that's a problem. Okay, so I have to drink the block potion here. Not something I want to drink this soon, but I guess I had to. Another 20. Luckily, I did get a leg sweep here. Let's do leg sweep, neutralize, then doppelganger. Okay. Hoping that the extra energy will be enough next turn. 15 again. Alright, let me get rid of the shame. I thought I had discard. Never mind. 6 times 7 is 42. That's not nearly enough. I have to do another leg sweep. The shame. I was really hoping to save them for later. You know what? Let's do doppelganger here as well. And then I'll keep just one skewer because I'm drawing 5 cards and I have 4 extra card draws here. Okay. 15. Malaise is really tempting. Malaise is really tempting. Oh boy. Alright, let's do Survivor. That is enough to be fully defended. Then I can do Sneaky Strike, Sucker Punch, Dagger Throw. Okay. Another Dagger Throw. I think I'll do Footwork. And then do Malaise. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay. So that way the enemy has -1 strength. I can even play one more power because after the transformation it removes all of the negative debuffs. Dodge and roll is beautiful here. Let's do Dagger Throw first. Then dodge and roll. And then let's do the poison stabs. Okay. Actually, let me keep the skewer here. Because I feel like I'm not that far off from being able to transform this guy. Alright, 14, I'm still fully defended. I mean, I could play another power. I don't think it should be the sneaky the caltrops though. So yeah, let's just do Predator, Blade Dance, and then Skewer. Okay. Alright, I don't need much here. I just need very little. Let's do all-out attack, hoping to play the sneaky strikes. Unfortunately, one of them was discarded. That's fine. Let's see what the Sucker Punch gives me. Okay. Alright, so I can do dodge and roll, then calculate gamble. Next turn, I'm a little worried I might be in trouble. Another Waylaid Plant is good. Okay. Alright, that way I can save these 3. Okay. Alright, 40. I only have 16. I do have an Alchemize. That is tempting. Get rid of the Regret first. See what the Alchemize gives me. That's a skill potion. That gives me a leg sweep. That's beautiful. Okay, yeah, that way I'm fully defended too. Beautiful. Let's do all-out attack. Hope it doesn't hit the sneaky strike. It did not. And then I can play the shifts. I'm not going to keep the Master Stab. It's... Oh, right. I took damage from the Blue Cattle. Okay. And I'm still fine on time. All right, 13. This is a problem. I have to drink the Swift Potion here. Luckily, I got to deflect. Without it, I would be toast. All right, let's do deflect. Should I do Doppelganger? I'm going to do Crippling Cloud, then Doppelganger. Just to make sure there's more weakness in the next turns. And just keep the Skewers. Okay. This is so close. Every turn is just getting lucky or not. Did get the dodge and rolls here. I can do Tools of the Trade 1 and 2. Then do dodge and roll. That is enough. I think I'll save the other one for later. And then play the attacks. Okay. Alright. I'm now worried I might not be able to finish in 45 minutes because I'm dealing damage so slowly. Let's get rid of this and this. 21, I have 18, so I still need another dodge and roll. Or, no, let's keep the deflect for later. Let's do dodge and roll, Shiv, Noxious Fumes, Slice, Catalyst, and then might as well do Skewer. Okay. Alright, another 18. Good thing I have that deflect. I get rid of the regret, and probably don't need the slice here. I can do the free sneaky strikes, dagger throw. I would love to do caltrops. I mean, it's not really necessary. Wait, I have 16. I need a little bit more, so I think I need to play the deflect, right? Yeah, let's do caltrops. Flying knee, deflect, shiv, play the blade dance. I think I'll do the skewer just to see what the let's see, top will give me. Okay, fine. Okay, this is without weakness. If the enemy was weakened, I would have been able to fully defend. Luckily, I did get a leg sweep. Let's get rid of another... I don't think... Well, I don't think I can get overkill with the catalyst, of course. Let's do Alchemize for another skill potion that gives me Nightmare. Hang on, if I Nightmare the Catalyst, would that be enough? I'm worried that it might not be. Here, I do have to do Leg Sweep, so I can't do the Crippling Cloud. Let's do Catalyst still. And then wait. I will keep... Wait, hang on. I have 3 extra cards next turn, so let me skip on the Skewer. I will need the Cloak and Dagger for block. Okay. 21. Okay, I do have a Concentrate. I have him Lace. All of those are good. So this will be double times 8. 13 times 8 is 104. I think that's enough for overkill, but then I can't defend, although I do have concentrate. All right, let's do catalyst 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. So it does give me overkill, so I just have to defend this turn, which I should be able to do with concentrating out everything other than leg sweep, playing that leg sweep. Oh, look at that. This is beautiful. So I was able to get overkill at the very end too. Very happy with that. Okay. Alright, awesome. Yeah, I got lucky with that nightmare from the skill push, and if I didn't have it, I would not have been able to get overkill. Didn't really have a good chance at all to get overkill today, but yeah, very happy with this. Awesome. Okay, so I think I just missed the Act 2 boss, where honestly I don't think I really stood a chance. So other than that, I think this went pretty well. Alright, so 1538, that's not bad at all. Out of the 7 elites, I perfected 4, which is not horrible. I did get a little better towards the end. Missed the Act 2 boss, no chance there, but was able to get overkill in combo. Got 12 collectibles, which is not too bad. I do think the Pandora's box helped me a lot there. It only translated into getting 2 more collectibles. I think one was maxed out and one was the dodge and roll, but still, I mean, 2 is better than none. I was able to barely get money, which is interesting. I got like Shiny, Light Speed, and Insignifiant. Of course, everyone would have gotten Insignifiant curses. Probably, yeah. There were 2 curses only offered, so I got 6 total, but still, that was enough. So yeah, I think that should be a pretty good score. 1538. I guess 1638 would have been possible, but honestly, my deck, I don't think I could have perfected the Act 2 boss. Okay, clearly people were able to perfect that Act 2 boss. So I am 20 seconds, which is not too bad. I am tied with Gemino. I am curious if Gemino also missed the boss, or if maybe he got all the bosses, but maybe wasn't able to get as many collector bonuses. I'm also about 22, well, no, exactly 32 points more than Cyberfox. That's interesting. How's that possible? I suspect that maybe Cyberfox... Yeah, maybe Cyberfox did skip a lead on Act 3, which I was tempted to do. So Grimwrath here with 1387. It would be kind of funny if Grimwrath did not get curses. Grimwrath has been curseless for quite some time. Hopefully he was able to get it today, though. But yeah, so if theoretically I got another boss, that would have been 1638. That would have put me... yeah, only in 15th place, and then Knight and Alex were able to do so much better. That's about 50 points more than what I would... No, not 50, but, you know, 40, 30 points more than what I would have been able to get if I had perfected that second boss, which is insane. So I do wonder if maybe they either were able to get really lucky with more collectibles, or maybe because the amount of points is not a multiple of 25 away from me, maybe they actually decided to go... Actually, wait, no, hang on. Let me calculate this. So 38 would have put me here. And another 25 points would be 63. Alex has 73. How's that possible? Crystal, Knight has 67. So yeah, I think that means that they must have skipped the leads at some point, and that clearly translated into them doing better. Yeah, that's really impressive. Let me know in the comments what you did. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a silent run with the Chimera, Vintage, and Lethality modifiers. Pelts and Gemino did real well. 1546 for Pelts. Pelts was able to perfect 9 of the 10 elites, missed only the first elite, which was the Sentry Spider, which I think was pretty much impossible to perfect yesterday. Got all the bosses. Just like Gemino, Pelts decided to go for a very aggressive deck, and that is, I think, the theme of Lethality runs that I always miss, and people do really well. Always mention that, you know, if the enemies already have 3 extra strength, it's going to be really hard to defend, so the better strategy is to just go all out and just deal as much damage as we can. And then Pelts also for the first few floors had a very thin deck because of Vintage, but then was able to still pull off Librarian later on, which is impressive. Also was able to get Popper, even though he did take the Adrenaline off the Act 1 boss, but then later moved it to get Popper. Was able to get Highlander, did not get Curses. Was also able to get the Stuff modifier as well as the Raining Money modifier. So yeah, great score from Pelts, congratulations. Gemino 2 points behind. Gemino also went for a very aggressive deck. I mentioned that he took the Philosopher's Stone, which I was hesitant because I was like, oh, the enemies already have 3 extra strength. Why would I give them 1 more? But no, that was the key, because the extra energy, you can't really defend. So the key is to just try to deal as much damage as you can. And yeah, that really helped. Actually, not just Gemino. A lot of people took that. Gemino was able to perfect 8 of the 10 elites, all the bosses. I mentioned that he was able to get both the Act 2 and Act 1 bosses with a turn 2 kill, just entering Wrath and being super aggressive. And then for the Act 3 boss, he had 2 Ghosts in the Jars with the Sacred Bark. So that's, what is that, 4 turns of intangibility. Now, Gemino, just like me, decided to get Curses rather than Highlander because of the Normality event. Still did not get the Ally Gold modifier, because, and that's something I did not consider. I actually had Mawbank, and I usually don't pay attention to Mawbank because it's only 12 gold per floor, so it's not that big of a deal if you spend it, and usually going for a shop and buying stuff is more important. But clearly, so Gemino went for a shop on Act 2, did not get the benefit from Mawbank on Act 3. I went for a shop late on Act 3, so I had a bunch of floors with extra gold, and that just barely put me above the 3,000 gold threshold, whereas for Gemino, he barely was below the 3,000 gold threshold. Now, admittedly, getting that extra shop on Act 2, though, did allow him to get Librarian, so those points evened out. But still, that's something to consider in Mawbank. Because it's so little gold, it rarely makes a difference of getting an extra 25 points, but yesterday it did. But yeah, so yeah, congratulations to Gemino. Great score, top 20th place. The next you have the Dark here with 1448. Oh, I should mention, Alex actually ended up with 1473. Unfortunately, Alex's internet gave out, so his score wasn't recorded. And that does happen a lot. It used to happen to me a while ago too, which is why I nowadays always check the internet before starting to record. But yeah, so it does happen. But now Alex was able to get a great score by perfecting 9 of the 10 elites. All the bosses. Mentioned that he did not go for Pauper. He picked up a Wraith form early on, and that together with the Eruption really helped with both the elites and the bosses. Against the bosses, he mentioned that he did get very lucky against the Act 1 boss. In the second turn, he only had 4 HP. He was attacked by a lot because of the lethality modifier, but he was able to draw all the defensive cards. And I should also point out, I think there are a bunch of people, the reason I didn't see a lot of familiar names in the top 100 is probably because a lot of people died to the Hexaghost. I can definitely see that from happening. But then, yeah, Alex also was able to get Highlander, missed the Curse modifier. I assume did not get the Normality event, which is why he did not even get the Reigning Money modifier. He only got about 1,300 gold. Was able to get the Well-Fed modifier, so it was Overkill thanks to a Ritual Dagger, which I think indicates different RNG, because I don't think I saw a Ritual Dagger yesterday. Also was able to get the Combo modifier thanks to a Shiv Potion with the Sacred Bark, and then missed the Time modifier by only 40 seconds, so another 25 points would have put him in the top 20. So yeah, congratulations, great score from Alex. So Dark has 1448. Next you have Goldberry with 1396. Goldberry missed the Act 1 boss, mentioned that he was able to defend the second turn, but then unfortunately missed future turns, which is a shame. And also did not get the Curse modifier, as opposed to yesterday, he did not even get to see the Writhing Mask to be able to get a curse out of it. So yeah, that's a bummer. And then Goldberry mentioned that he is not sure if it's a luck or skill issue. I think yesterday there was quite a good amount of luck involved to be able to get a score. So yeah, 59th place is not too bad. Definitely better than my score. Then you have Cyberfox with 1396. Cyberfox perfected 8 of the 10 leads, 2 of the 3 bosses, missed the Act 1 boss. As I mentioned, I think that one was hard to perfect. He had to get really lucky. Also did not go for Pauper. I think Cyberfox was one of the people who found out yesterday that once you bottle a card, you cannot remove it anymore. And yeah, so he bottled the Wraith form, hoping to remove it later, but then couldn't. I replied to his comment, and I linked to a poem that a person who used to play the dailies a lot, Chef on the Cloud, wrote a while ago. I think this was when he also realized that you can't remove bottle cards, and he wrote a great poem. You can check it out. And actually, I think this was long ago enough that it was before ChatGPT, so I'm fairly confident that it was an original poem. Very well written. So yeah, check out that video. I linked it to the reply on Cyberfox comments yesterday. It was just, I'm not a big literature person, and so whenever I see a poem that's the latest Spire related and not bad, it is very impressive. So, yeah, check that out. Anyway, so then Cyberfox decided once he was not able to go get Pauper anymore to really lean into the rares, and had a lot of fun, which is, sort of all that matters. He also did not go for Highlander, decided to collect bonuses because the bites were offered, and was able to get the bites and a Dagger Spray collector bonus, so that's 2. And because of that, he also was able to get the Curse modifier. Mentioned that he took Philosopher's Stone, which is risky, but as I mentioned with Gemino's comment, if the enemies already have extra strength, might as well just add extra strength to it. And also, if you have an innate Wraith form, a bottled Wraith form, that also definitely helps. So yeah, great score from Cyberfox, congratulations. Then you have Knight here with 1371. Knight perfected 7 of the 10 leads, 2 of the 3 bosses, was able to get Highlander, but did not get curses. Also did not go for Pauper, also had fun with the Wraith form. Now, interestingly, Knight mentioned that he enjoyed the combination of being in Wrath and also being intangible, so being able to deal a lot of damage. Took Philosopher's Stone specifically to try to get more ways to enter Wrath, and actually was rewarded by getting a Tantrum, which does sound a lot of fun, especially with the extra strength from lethality. Was also able to get the Librarian and the Reigning Money modifier. So yeah, great score from a Knight there as well. Then that's it for the top 100. To get to my score, yeah, you have to scroll down a little bit. I got 1321. It's kind of funny. I thought I did really well, and then I was like, oh, I barely made it in top 100 when I recorded yesterday. So yeah, 148 sounds good. I perfected 6 of the 10 elites, none of the bosses. I was so confident nobody would be able to perfect all the bosses, but yeah, the key was that I did not lean into the aggressive deck as much as the others. So I think that was my problem. I also at the end was offered a choice between Highlander and Curses. Decided to go for Curses. Was also able to get the Stuff modifier thanks to Dark Imperium and those Curses. curses. Was able to get overkill, the time modifier, I like shiny, and I like gold. As I mentioned, just barely past the 3,000 threshold, thanks to Mawbank in retrospect. So yeah, not a bad score, but clearly, you know, missing all the bosses did hurt me. I should also mention that Grimgoth got a slightly lower score and perfecting 7 of the 8 elites, skipped to the first 2 elites on Act 1. I think that changed the RNG a lot. He was not able to perfect the Act 1 boss, was able to defend on turn 2 with the piercing well, but unfortunately missed the future turns. Was able to perfect the Act 2 boss in 2 turns though. Also was able to get the Act 3 boss, of course. Also did not go for Pauper, took the Wraith form and had a lot of fun, but unfortunately because of the different RNG, he did not see any curses. So I am really curious if he was able to get the curse modifier today, because you only were offered 2 curses today, and so you had to take both of them, otherwise you would not get it. But yeah, anyway, let me know in comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.